channel. So my name is Hannah Pereira, for those of you who don't know me, and my Instagram will be linked below. And for those of you who have come so kindly from my Instagram to watch me on YouTube, thank you so much for your love and support. You have no idea how much it means to me. I literally never thought this girl who was a loser in school would ever have so many people actually interested in my life and in getting to know me. So with that said, this is a video. I'm answering all your questions on pretty much getting to know me, who I am, my life story, and all of that stuff. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so I thought I'd just start with the basics. So obviously, as I said, my name is Hannah Pereira. I am 22 years old, nearly 23. My birthday is in December on the 22nd. So I am a cusp baby, which means I'm Sagittarius and Capricorn. And it's weird because when I like read the personality traits, I'm definitely half and half. Like there's things of a Capricorn that I'm definitely not, but then there's things I definitely am, and vice versa. I'm from Sydney, Australia, born and raised on the Northern Beaches. I have one older sister, Nina. She is only 15 months and 7 days older than me, so we're very close in age. My mum is Welsh. She's old. Should I be saying that? My mum is Welsh. My dad is Sri Lankan. So for those who always ask me, I need to stop looking up there. I'm getting like really nervous, so sorry about that. For those who ask me about what fake tan I use all the time, I actually don't use a fake tan because I am naturally this colour because of my dad. So I think that's kind of covers it all. I think, I don't really know, but let's get to the questions you guys asked. Oh, literally first question, I wonder what your race is. Yes, just said that. How did you start your influencer journey? I feel like a lot of people are really intrigued by this sort of topic. For me, it was pure luck, I feel. Like, I've been modelling since I was 15 years old. I was scouted by a company called Chadwick's, and then through there I started modelling, and then once I got Instagram when I was 18 or in 17, just turned 18, just companies were tagging me in photos, so then my Instagram grew from there. And then I remember it was this A-brand trip that I went on, and I don't know, something just switched, and I went from 20k to 100k within, I think it was 4 to 6 months, and then I was at like 150k for 3 months after that. And then yeah, I just kind of went from there. And like after I started, it was literally just like companies were like, oh, do you want like free clothing? And I was like, hells yeah, like of course you do. Like any girl growing up, like you're like, hells yeah, I want free clothes. Like why would you not? And then it got to a stage where I started talking to people and they're like, you should be charging for that. And I was like, what do you mean? Like you can earn money doing this? And then it just kind of all fell into there. And then it actually got to a point where I got fired from my own dad's restaurant because he was like, you need to pursue this. Like, you need to go full time in this, and like, you're slacking off at work really because you're so like involved in this, you can barely come to work, because I was getting like more modelling jobs, so more like bigger following I got. So yeah, it's all been like a crazy journey really, but I'm so thankful that I do what I do now, and I couldn't be more thankful to all of you guys who, like, it's literally because of you guys that I have this life. Like, so I'm so grateful to every single one of you for following me and liking my photos and now watching my YouTube channel, because like you guys literally is what fuels my career. And it's just, it's amazing that people, I don't know, like it's so, I don't know, it's so hard to grasp the whole concept of social media, and I literally feel overwhelmed by it all the time, and I'm like, how the hell is this a job? Like, this is freaking sick. So I just, yeah, I'm really freaking grateful for what I do, and I love what I do. And yep. Okay, next question. I was wondering who inspires you and how you deal with the hate from people. P.S. You don't deserve it. Oh, that's really nice. I like that. Okay, so who inspires you? I actually really don't know who inspires me. Me. Is that weird? I think what inspires me the most are the younger generation. Like, so growing up, I guess this is also how you deal with hate. Growing up, I was bullied from the age of 4 up until literally now. I still kind of get like bullied, but like my tolerance because of being bullied since the age of 4 is super, super high. So I think that's now how I deal with hate, because I'm just like, oh, I just can't, like, I literally, there was this one time I just switched and I was like, I just fuck off, really. Like, why am I letting all these people affect me? Like, I'm not hurting them. But yeah, so what inspires me is wanting to inspire the younger generation not to hate themselves, not to hate how they look, not to feel the need to be popular, like, and just like find the happiness within themselves and be who they are, and not feeling pressured to fit into societal like stereotypes and just all of that shit. Like, so yeah, it's kind of a weird one. Like, I don't look up to anyone being like, I want to be like that person. I've never really been that way. But what I inspire to be is a role model to help change the views of people and to help the younger girls not go through what I went through and not have the feelings that I felt growing up. And like, because it leaves a freaking scar on you. Like, I'm still scarred from a lot of the things like that people said to me, did to me, and all of that stuff. So I think that, yeah, it's a weird one, because like usually a lot of people have like a role model and stuff, but I don't think I do have a role model. Like, there's literally no one I actually like, I'm like, that's my goal. Okay, so next one. What age did you start modeling? So I just kind of said this prior. So I started when I was 15 because I was scouted by an agency in Sydney called Chadwick's. Do you have any tips or advice for young aspiring models? Practice makes perfect. I would suggest going to an agency first, because they're gonna get you shooting with the best photographers for all your tests, and that really helps because they know really like what you should be doing. Like, but if like you do find it hard at first, like, just keep shooting, like, prove them wrong, like, prove the agencies, and then go back and be like, this is what I can do, and they'll be like, oh shit, like, she's really good. But yeah, my first tip would just say go to an agency, because that's your best bet, like, always. But I am freelance now, though. I'm not with an agency, but I learnt everything I know through being with an agency. And like, you learn about the industry more, like you get better contacts and like all of that stuff. But there are girls now who I see who went the freelance way and now are with agencies, or just still freelance and absolutely killing it. So maybe go to them, because they might have a better idea than I will, because I did start off with an agency. But yeah, also contacting brands. Like, I found when I became freelance, that's what I had to do. And you have to just suck up your courage and just reach out. And they'd be like, hey, this is my portfolio, like, these are my measurements, like, I'm really interested in your brand, like, blah, blah, blah. And they'll either get back to you, they won't, or they'll say yes, or they won't, and blah, blah, blah. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. Do you know or understand any Sinhalese? No, I don't. I used to when I was little, like a tiny bit, because we went there pretty much every single year. And like with my grandma and her cousin who spoke Sinhalese, so we kind of picked up a few things in a little bit. I have no idea about anything now. Sinhalese is Sri Lankan, there's like Sinhala, and then there's Tamil. So my family is Sinhalese. So that just, for people who don't understand that, there you go. What point in your career did you realise you were becoming a social media influencer, and what does your family think of it? Okay, so I kind of answered the first bit of that before. My dad's still really confused on it all, but he said he met people recently that kind of do what I do, and they were really impressed by what I do. So then he became impressed by what I do because I think they maybe explained to him a bit more. I tried to, but it's just hard, like, but yeah. And then my sister funnily enough owns an agency which is like a modelling / social media agency, which was kind of inspired by me being those two things. So she gets it. She likes it. She'll actually be popping up on my YouTube channel a lot. She's already come up with hundreds of ideas of things we can do together. And then my mum's she's really proud of me, and for her, she's really happy because growing up, I was so lost and so confused, and I still don't really know what I want to do. Like, if I wasn't doing this, like, I'd just probably have a regular job. Like, I don't really actually know what the hell I would be doing. So I'm super lucky that I'm doing this. Well, I would be still working for my dad, but you know what I mean? Like, a lot of people go to uni and they know what they want to do, whereas I was never like that. I had no idea. So I think my mum's just really freaking happy that I found something that I adore so much and that suits me and my personality so much. So yeah, but the only thing for her is she doesn't want to be famous. She literally thinks if I show her on camera, she'll be famous. And I'm like, Mum, no. Like, I don't have that many followers. Like, I ain't a Kardashian, Mum. Like, chill out. You ain't going to be famous if I show you on thing. But yeah, she's a funny one like that. So yeah, my family's supportive. But yeah, then my dad just doesn't really get it all too much. What's the main thing you want to achieve in life? P.S. You're a wonderful, inspiring person. I love you. Oh, I love you too. The main thing I want to achieve in life is creating a better quality of life for other people. Like, that's what I really inspire to do. Like, my main life goal is earning enough money to create an orphanage in Africa which educates people from a young age on, like, life skills, not just like your basic, obviously your maths, your English, whatever, but I want to teach people how to grow a business, how to just how to actually live life. Like, we learn all these skills in school, which I probably don't actually remember freaking any of it because I don't use it in life anymore. So I want to, like, educate people, especially underdeveloped countries, on those things so that they can have a better quality of life. And then obviously, as I said before, I also really want to help young girls, even girls my age, older girls, like whatever, just anybody, I guess men as well, but I have to say I'm mainly focused on women, having just a better self-love and not listening to the bullshit, not letting the bullies, I don't want, like, actually goal, have no bullies, obviously, most unrealistic goal ever, but that would be so ideal, because God, I hate those people. Like, so that would be what I want to achieve in life, just like giving better, like creating happiness for other people. Like, of course I want to have happiness too, but my happiness comes from other people's happiness. I don't know, I feel like that sounds kind of sad, but like I really like making other people feel good about themselves. Okay, next question. Want to know, oh my God, it's pretty much like every question, I should have read these before, every question I'm like looking through and going, eh, like everyone is like, how did you start all of this? Okay, have you ever done solo traveling? How was it? Yes, I have. I used to go to actually I've done quite a lot of solo traveling. I traveled around Europe. I did 11 countries in 10 days, all by myself. Got the train all by myself, stayed in hostels, went to landmarks, literally walked around with this big backpack. Yep. Did that, went to Bali. I did like it. I really found myself. And I know that's so cliche, but I did. I really, like, you have so much time just to sit and think and evaluate everything that you're just like, yeah, you just grow up. It's weird. It is really, really weird. Oh God, sorry, I'm so sorry. Kind of sorry. I do that a lot, actually. Yeah, so I did like traveling a lot, but I do prefer traveling with people because you get to experience things together, and then you get to reminisce together, and it's nice to share it with someone. Like, that's what I love about having my partner Tom. Like, he is really into traveling as much as I am, so it's really nice to share those experiences with him and just create memories together and stuff. But yeah, traveling alone, I would suggest it, but it wouldn't be like ditch your partner to do it. Style inspiration. There's a few people I look at a lot. I'll try and list everyone below because I don't remember the names, but I really like Janelle Selden. I think it's like X Calms. Who else do I look to at the moment? Romy Strigid, the Victoria's Secret angel. She is like goals of life. She is so freaking beautiful. And she just has dope fashion. Kardashians, I guess. They always wear cool shit, but like you can't really afford it, so like only half kind of is like inspo. I really don't know. I guess just fashion. Like I look a lot at like companies' Instagrams because like I just like my own shit. But then again, like I do see like obviously Instagram influencers, they actually influence me as well. Like I always see shit on other girls and I'm like, fuck, that's sick, I want to get that. Hobbies, interests. I really like drawing and painting. I like playing the piano, singing, dancing is always fun. Everyone loves a good boogie. Binge watching TV. Is that a hobby and interest? I'm not sure. Eating. I really like sport. I don't play it anymore, which freaking sucks because I can't commit to it and I wouldn't want to do that to anyone. But I freaking love touch football and soccer. They're my favourite sports. I don't watch it though. I hate watching sport. I think it's so boring. I'm trying to think of like other hobbies and interests. I feel like I don't really have any anymore. Like I feel like I used to be really into like everything, but now I don't do as much, which is kind of sad. I kind of wish I would do more. So I just got asked, how do you edit your photos? I'm not really going to go into that. I'll probably do a separate video on that. So it's not really like getting to know me. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I feel like 5 years actually isn't that far away and it freaks me out, like big time. Hopefully travelled a hell of a lot more. Hopefully I've moved back out of home. So I just moved back home recently because we wanted to travel more and we were just like, why are we paying rent when we won't even be here? So yeah, I have my own place. I have a dog. Tom's gonna hate that, but I really want a dog. I really want to have a clothing label, but I feel like that's a 10-year goal for me, not a 5-year goal. Like it could be a 5-year goal. I don't really know what I'm going to be in 5 years, but that's more of a 10-year. I'll have more 10-year goals than I do 5-year goals. Like I'm only going to be 27 in 5 years. Like that's freaking young. So I'm not really like too like, oh, I want to have kids, I want to be married, blah, blah, blah. Like I definitely don't want to have kids by 27. Like that is a fine fact. I didn't even really want kids until I met Tom, so, and that's even still, I'm like, in 10 years or so time. Maybe thinking about getting engaged. I don't know. 5 years is too short. Just leave it there. I feel like this video is probably long enough already, and I can always do more Q&As. So I'll just leave it there for now. Thank you so much for watching. I know this was probably super boring, but I felt I needed to do an introduction video and just explain a little bit about myself and who I am and blah-de-blah-de-blue. So yeah, more creative, interesting vlogs and travel videos and makeup tutorials, all that stuff. Fun little challenges, everything like that will be further to come. So thank you for watching. Mwah.